here, George's River. Martin and I playing on this lovely Sunday. We're up to hole 11. We thought we'd do a little bit of a match play for you guys. We just finished playing the front 10. We both hit literally the same score, like literally the same score. So let's go see how we go here.
Take you straight to the tee, hole 11, par 4. And I've sort of hit that with my 3-wood and it hasn't gone very far. Using one of those new TP5 X balls Ricky Fowler uses. Martin here. Solid crack. He's one good example of where he's been working on his driver. It's definitely paid off there. I've had to pick up this ball and sort of move it over to the side playing, lift and repair. I think I've sort of misjudged the distance on this one and it's a little bit short, but I'm pretty happy with it. Martin here, I think he's got about 120 in here. Just trying to choke up on probably an 8 iron or 9 iron. And he just hits it a little bit to the left and I think the trees don't help, and I think you can see he's quite happy with that, or not happy with that shot. And here's my third shot. I'm just trying to chip and chase this one. It's one of my go-to shots, or go-to when it works. But in this situation, it does work, and we've got a good look for par. Martin here. Unfortunately, yeah, the grounds were real wet that day. They were pretty soggy. Playing a really hard shot where he's just trying to get over and pin's pretty close to the bunker. Since the bunkers are grounded repair, you can see he's just taking it back and gets a good flop shot over the green. At this point, we both have forgotten that he had 2 shots at the bunker, so I think we both thought that we're at the same strokes and this is for par. And as you can see, he's left a little bit short and I'm going up here for par. Sort of haven't been reading the greens very well today, but with this one here, with the TP5 X ball, the Pix ball, yeah, I've hit it solidly, but left it a little bit to the right and in for a bogey there. And as you can probably hear from me, I thought that Martin was hitting this to tie the hole, but it was actually for his double bogey. Yeah, so we both didn't realise, but up to the next hole. Hole 12, par 3, and I just, top this ball and it's ugly. There's no other way to say it. It's ugly, but I think I get pretty lucky here. I couldn't see. For those who have played with me, don't ask for me about my shot perception. It's crap. And we've got Martin here, and he gives it a good whack. It's just slightly to the right and a little bit short. Martin isn't usually known for hitting his shots pretty short, so we're both a bit surprised, but he gets a little chip here, and it's a good chip, good solid contact, and I think he's about 4 or 5 feet past the hole. You can hear the airplanes there. Like, we should probably try and pay a little bit more attention and pull out our shots when the planes go past, but it's pretty hard at George's River. We've got Marty lining up here for his par putt, and unfortunately just pushes it to the right a bit and taps it in for a nice bogey. So I've got this shot here. It's a little 3-footer. It's sliding a bit. It's a little bit downhill. I need this to win the hole, and just enough. And as you can hear from Martin, we both still thought that I was 1 up, but was actually 2 up. Here, hole 13, par 4. So just a little bit to the left, and I absolutely nailed this, but push it out into thick stuff from what I thought it would be. And we've got Martin here, and he gives this one a real good crack as well, but unfortunately just draws a little bit too much, and that goes OB. I said to Martin, probably a good idea to take a provisional. Takes one here just in case he can't find the first one, and he lines this one up here, and you can really tell Martin's been working on his drives here, and that is a really good shot. Like, I think I gave him a few attaboys after that one, because that was great. I'd rather forget this shot. We don't find that ball. As you can see from my reaction, I have no idea what that ball is. And we've got Martin up here. He's had to take his second shot, so this is his third shot here. He hits it. He goes over towards the trees and gets a super lucky bounce off one of the rocks and jumps back out into the fairway, as you can see from Marty's reaction. I've also had to take a drop, and so this is my fourth shot, and I'm going over a whole bunch of trees here, and I've landed it just to the right of the green, so not too upset with that. You got Marty there. I think he's on the green. That was like his fifth, and he's dancing now. And this is my fifth. And see, I was talking to you guys before, and I was saying chip and chase is one of my favorite shots, my go-to shot when it works. And in that situation, I was lucky it didn't roll off the green. So we got Martin here. He's lining up, and look, in his defense, as you can probably see from the greens, that area that he was hitting from wasn't great. I've got my sixth shot there, and I've just pushed it, and I was going for the win. And Martin, unfortunately, you hate to win on a triple bogey, but you take it. And as you can see from the yellow ball, I've actually switched over to a Titleist ball here. Hole 14, par 3, and I just catch a fat. No other way to say it, and you can see from my reaction, it's over in the left-hand side. Martin, on the other hand, gives it a good whack, and he's just pushed it out to the right a bit, but he's a bit closer. Here, I haven't thought about the lie, and I just get under it, and you can see from my reaction, I knew exactly what it was, and I didn't do it. Here you got my third shot. I'm just going for another chip and chase, and I absolutely whacked this to the other side of the other green, and you can see from my reaction again, I'm not impressed. Martin here for his second shot, and it's a good shot. It's just a little bit short. Like I said, it was really wet. Downfall came down to 94, and it looks dry, but it's not. Martin here putting for par, just on the fringe. And I think he knows at this point he's got this hole one as long as he gets that putt in, and I'm basically conceding this hole. I think the only reason why I'm still hitting it is because we were counting strokes because we wanted to know how we were hitting overall. And we got Martin here for his bogey, and that seems to be both of our misses on the day, just pushing them out to the right a little bit. So you got Marty there with a double, and to be honest, I have no idea how many strokes I had on this hole. I think it's probably up to 7 or 8. As you can see from the screen, Martin forgot to record his drive, and I was saying to him, I think he forgot. Hole 15, par 4. I think they're solid too, but again, I'm just, I've been playing to a draw recently, and they've just been all pushing out to the right. I've got a really hard lie here. It's a bit wet, and I was lucky enough to get solid connection there, and I leave it about probably 4 or 5 feet from the green. We got Martin here, just trying to go up his second shot, and I think he's just gotten underneath it, and he gives himself sort of a. You can see he's a little bit disappointed, but he gives himself a sort of bad lie. Audience doesn't help either. We got his third shot here, really tough, lie here, and he, unfortunately, tops it. You can see from his reaction, he's not happy, whacking those TaylorMade clubs into the ground. You got his fourth shot here, and I think you can just sort of tell he's just trying to get on green. He's just trying to dance and put it in. I've got my third shot here, back to the chip and chase, and on this occasion it's pretty clean and it comes up pretty smoothly, and I'm putting for par. Unfortunately, I just push it right yet again, and I'm in for a bogey. And we got Marty here just trying to clean up, and he nails it. Good recovery from my double bogey. Hole 16, par 3, one of our favourite holes in the course, and probably one of my better shots today. I probably left it about 7 or 8 feet from the hole, not too bad. And Marta here, just a bit short. At this point, we're chasing basically the sun, and you know it's coming down pretty quickly. But I've got this hole to, I believe, take a 4-up lead, or sorry, no, to keep a 3-up lead, going into the last 2, and basically I just got to tap this in for par, and there you have it. You know, in this case, I was victorious over Martin, but that's not always the case. And yeah, thanks again for tuning in for another episode of Msquared Golf, something a little bit different. I think we're going to try and probably do maybe like a beat my score, or you know, a scramble between the two of us. So yeah, if you liked what you saw, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you didn't like it, dislike it. You know, I won't judge you. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Bye.